Hi everyone, welcome back to another N.E.S.T video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jemima, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a craft project. So you don't need very much at all, so all you need is really three things. So first of all you need some cardboard. I have a massive bit of cardboard here, just that we had. If you don't have any cardboard, then you can also use paper or card, anything that you could draw on and cut out, basically. And you'll also need a pencil or marker pen. I'm using I'm dropping everything. I'm using marker pen, but you can also use pencils, colouring pencils. And if you have any photos that you're able to cut up, not that just around, that you're able to cut up that aren't used, or yourself with people or people's faces, or if you have access to a printer, then you could use that as well. And last but not least, we're going to need some scissors. So be careful using these, be careful using scissors, and make sure you have an adult to help you, because you need to be safe with them and they'll know what they're doing. So first of all, what we're doing today, we're drawing characters, people, could be ourselves, could be our friends, could be people at N.E.S.T. And we're going to draw them on cardboard, paper, card, whatever you have, and then we're going to cut out, we're going to draw a dress, or you could draw other clothes. I'm going to draw a dress because I want to draw a dress, but you could always just draw like a suit or whatever it is. And then we're going to cut out their clothes, and then we're going to go for a walk and try and use different patterns when we're out and about to make the different patterns with the clothes, which I think will be quite cool. So what we're going to do first, we're going to cut up, see, I told you this was a huge bit of cardboard. So we're going to cut this up first to make it smaller, because we don't need it to be that big. An A4 piece of paper would honestly work fine. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down. So I have a huge bit here. I'm probably going to cut it so I'm just doing it that size, and I'm now going to start drawing. So as I said before, you can, if you have any pictures, cut out someone's face from the picture and stick it on. If you have sellotape or glue, you can stick that on. If you have access to a printer or old pictures, before you go cutting out any pictures, do double check with parent or guardian or whoever you're living with to make sure that you're not cutting up important pictures, because that would be very sad if they're important pictures. So make sure that's okay first. So we're going to draw. I don't have any pictures, so I'm just going to draw it with my marker pen. Again, if you have any colouring pencils, this would be a great opportunity. You can kind of do like coloured hair and all sorts. Just drawing out a dress. You could do it really cartoony or be as realistic as you can. I'm not a very good drawer, so I'm kind of doing it a little bit more cartoony. But I'm sure you guys can be really creative. I know I've seen lots of your drawings before, so I know you can do them. Oh.
I've not done drawing in a while, can you tell?
Okay, so I've drawn my person, and now we have to cut out this little bit here. So we're cutting out her dress, Again, you don't have to draw a dress, but I just went drawing a dress and I think this works quite well. But you could try and draw like them wearing a suit or just any other kind of clothes, and then cut that out and see how that goes. So now for the scissors, again, just gonna say this again, make sure you have someone, an adult there to help you or supervise, just to make sure that you're being safe, because you do not want to cut yourself. So I'm just cutting, I'm cutting into it there, because you're hopefully not gonna see it too much. And then I'm cutting okay. And if you have any, so there's a massive gap there where her dress is. So as you can see, wherever you put it behind makes the pattern of her dress. So for example, it's my top, makes it all white. If this is too much of a space when it comes out, or you don't want to hold it, you could, if you've got some sellotape, put some sellotape around it and it'll be fine. And yes, again, as I said before, if you have any photos that aren't being used, if you have access to a printer, you can cut faces out and stick them on top. Yeah, so I am now going to go for a walk, and I'm going to show you guys some things you can do to show the patterns. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I am now out and about, and I have my woman with the dress, and I'm going to go and give a dress different patterns. I'm going to, if I like that, where else can we find? So yeah, it depends on what you can find and where you go walking. So I'm just walking in a kind of park area, but if you're maybe in a city centre, you could have a go at this as well. Although again, make sure you're staying 2 meters away from people if possible. So if you're doing this in, say, a city centre, or just in the city anywhere, you could try with against different buildings. So different buildings have different colours, different bricks, and you can see what kind of ones you find. So for example as well, say in Newcastle, I know there's lots of areas where there's really bright graffiti, so you could always go graffiti hunting and try and give them really, really bright, brightly coloured clothes. Yeah, so I challenge you to make one of these with whatever kind of dress or clothes that you want them to have. And yeah, so you could draw your friends, you could draw people at N.E.S.T, and please send us pictures. Yeah, and we can show everyone else as well. We can show your friends at N.E.S.T. Yeah, so that's all from me today, and my dress lady, my cardboard dress lady. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next week. Bye!